Okay, hi personal finance students. It is Thursday, September 19th, and as you can see, I'm not here because I am getting my braces put on. So in order to leave a little early, Mr. Ballinger and Mr. Luttrell were very nice to fill in for me for personal finance and for XLT today. So just basically all I wanted to do was explain your assignment today because it maybe takes a little bit of effort to explain, and so I wanted to make sure you knew what you were doing, and know that if you didn't do well or didn't really understand what you were doing on the check writing / check register yesterday, that I will explain that to you tomorrow. So 7th hour, I apologize, you're missing out on me 2 days in a row, but I will be back tomorrow. So as far as today's assignment, once you've gone through the modules, you should go all the way through Foundations Digital 2.1 and watch all the videos, which there's just 2 of them. One's around 5 minutes and one's around 2 minutes. And then just read through the content about check writing and banking and all that fun stuff. Make sure you pay special attention to the very last Banking Tips tab. There's 4 types of spending that are on there, or 4 types of expenses that are on there. Fixed expenses, variable expenses, intermittent expenses, and discretionary expenses. So make sure that you read over those, because you will see those again, and I'll try to review them with you tomorrow as well. But as far as this assignment, calculating your net worth, the directions read: use the information below to fill out a consumer equity form for each family and answer the questions. A person's net worth can be a useful tool to measure one's financial progress from year to year. An individual's net worth is a grand total of all assets, so things of value that you own. Think of your cars, your houses, any cash that you have on hand, any types of checking account, savings account, all of those would be stuff that you own, minus any of your liabilities. So that's any debt, any credit card debt, anything that you maybe still owe on your house or on your vehicle, things along those lines. It's important to understand that a person's income does not alone determine their wealth. So what you've been given here after the directions are 2 family situations, family A and family B. And you're going to read over their situation. It tells you the occupations of the family members. It tells you their income, what their property values are, and how much they still owe, their vehicle property, and what its value is, and then what they still owe. If they own more than one vehicle, it tells you that too. It tells you if they have an emergency fund, retirement, any credit card debt, any valuables like antiques or electronics, and then it also tells you about their checking account balances. So you want to look at those, and then you're going to use those information about each family to complete their equity sheets. And so their equity sheets look a little bit different on your screen because I created a spreadsheet for you, but it's pretty similar. What you're going to do is you're going to go down, and any value that they have, so whatever that type of item over here, whatever it's worth for family A and family B, you're going to put it on their chart. So for family A, if they have a house, which they do, so where it says real estate, you in the value column would put how much their house is worth. In the debt column, you would put how much they still owe. And then the equity, it's going to be value minus debt equals equity. So that's what they have to their name, what they own. And then you're going to do that for each category. Each category is not going to have something because, as you could see from the list of family A and family B, there's not just that many items listed. But you are going to fill in any that are appropriate for that family. And you'll notice there's not a spot for their income, and that's on purpose because income is not an indicator of net worth. So what you'll do is you'll look at these 2 families. Once you get done putting in all their information, you'll add it up, and at the bottom you'll get their total equity or their total net worth, and you'll use that information to answer the 2 questions that are at the bottom of your family sheet. And again, on the digital form, there'll be a box for you to type this in. So it'll look a little different, but this is the idea of your assignment. If you have any questions, please email me. I may not be able to respond right away, but I'll be able to respond later this afternoon. So I'll be checking for any response from me in regard to any questions that you have. So if you ask Mr. Ballinger, he may be able to help you. So that's also an option, and even Mr. Luttrell during XLT for those of you who will be with him. So that's the plan for the day. I will see you tomorrow with a whole new mouth.